Hey folks, Harley and the Vstrom, going out for a ride on the Vstrom today. And if you're interested in the ride, hang on. Hey folks, Harley and the Vstrom back on. Going for another ride and I'm on the Vstrom. If you're new to the channel, welcome. And if you've been here before, welcome back. I don't know what I'm going to talk about on this one. I will say I put out a video or two and I had another darn microphone problem. Let me close this visor. I don't know what it is. I go through a lot of microphones, it seems like. But you don't ever catch it until you back at the computer, you know, editing videos, or you know, you're playing them back or whatever. And it wasn't terribly bad, but there was some cracking, you know, crackling going on, and I think most of it, my audio, you know, could still be heard as far as what I'm out there putting out. But I apologize for that. Switched out another microphone. We'll see how this works. And I'm going on a short ride. It won't be that long. I mean, it'll end up being a couple hours or something. But this wasn't the day that I planned on going out all day. And it's supposed to get pretty warm today. I know low to mid 90s, somewhere around that. But I mean, I can put over the, you know, a couple, 2, 3, even longer if I wanted to. On that, I can deal with that. But looking forward to the riding season ahead of us. You know, next three months, maybe 4. I don't know. You never know how winter's going to turn out. But I'm gonna do my best to keep videos going on throughout the winter. Even though I don't ride as much. I mean, I always ride, just shorter rides. Sometimes, to tell you the truth, it gets to be a chore to make sure the camera's working, make sure the microphone's working, make sure you got everything, you know, functioning correctly. And sometimes I say, the heck with that, I'm just gonna go ride, which I think all of us need to do. You know, I follow a lot of vloggers and I appreciate their work. I know how it's hard work. But I think every once in a while, you don't even need to have a camera with you. Just go out and ride. Remember why you do what you do, so it don't become a job. And there ain't emphasis on pushing products, you know, or businesses or whatever. Just do what you do because you like to do it. That's what I do. So, I guess this one ain't gonna be much about anything other than don't ever lose what got you into motorcycling. And I know as we all age, you know, it takes a toll on us. Health problems, you know. Several of us have been involved in crashes and got injuries that's going to catch up with us. You know, whatever you did in your younger days, you know, if you punished your body somehow, you know, not on purpose, and don't have to be on purpose, job-wise, accidents that happen. Heck, some of it you have to blame on yourself for being mischievous or stupid. But all that comes back on you down the line. So what I'm really getting at is, don't ever forget what got you into this and why you did it for so long. That's a real gift. I will probably ride for as long as I am physically able to. And you know what? One thing I'll say is it keeps me young. I always look forward to going motorcycle riding. Whether it be a short ride, a long ride, you know, schedule a camping trip on the bike, or a traveling trip. Man, I get all amped up on that. You know, planning it over and over, and checking equipment and gear, and the motorcycle, and doing the oil changes, and the brake fluid flushes, and all that that's involved in maintaining a motorcycle. But it all boils down to I just love riding motorcycles. Always have. Ever since I ever rode a little old mini bike back in them days. There was something that snatched me, grabbed a hold of me. It was always in my blood. Even though I had jobs where I couldn't, because of the locations I was at. Always drew back to it, boy, when I could. So, I don't know what I'll title this video. Maybe just the love of riding. Anyway, folks, I think I'll get off here. I'll thank you again for watching the videos. If we could, say a blessing for all our military members worldwide. They are still on mission. Always have been. And we need those good first responders. The ones that are doing it for the right reasons. The ones that can really talk to the man upstairs above and say they're doing this to help folks. Those are the ones I'm talking about. People are doing it for money. Not people that are doing it for their ego. The people that can honestly say, I just want to help people. Say a blessing for all them first responders, please. I tell you what, folks, I'm going to win this one. And we'll catch y'all on the next video.